No, just being up here. Just up here. Hold it like-
Karen, we love you. You're great.
Not 10 minutes. No. Okay. Hi. I'm going to tell a story about. It was 43 years ago. It was my anniversary, my honeymoon, actually. And my husband and I were going to Tahoe for our honeymoon. And Steve was in medical school, and I was working lots of jobs, and so we were really needing a vacation, and our wedding was just kind of a little hippie affair out in the woods, and my parents were appalled, but we loved it. And so anyway, we were driving my father-in-law's white 1960 Cadillac, which is, it's not the biggest car ever made, but it was the next one, I think. I think the 59, is that right, Steve, was the biggest. And so we had this giant Cadillac, and we were going to Tahoe. And we'd gotten a lot of wedding presents. This is the 70s, okay, you guys? So we didn't get toasters and blenders. We got a lot of experiences that we had in our car, and most of them were psychedelic. We would have a lot of friends come up and say, "Here's your present, don't open it in front of your parents," you know. So Steve and I had all this fun stuff, and we were just raring to go. So we rented a little cabin, and we got down to Tahoe, and I think this particular day we were doing mushrooms from Alabama or something. And so we were driving this big Cadillac to the Desolation Wilderness area. And we were gonna hike up there, and we used to hike a lot and camp and do stuff that was free because we didn't have any money. So we were pulling into this camping area, and I was already having a fabulous time, and of course Steve's driving, so he's like, "Just keep it together, you know, Karen." And so I'm like, I'm fine, you know. So as we're walking up to the trail, there's a big sign, I mean a real official sign that said, "Beware, bubonic plague, stay away from the rodents." And I said, "Is that a joke?" And he said, "No, it's real." And I went, "Well, bubonic plague, are you kidding me?" He said, "Just stay away from the rodents, you know, I don't know that." So I'm fine, okay, so we're walking up to this alpine lake, and we get up there, and we have our backpacks, and we're sitting by the alpine lake, and it's gorgeous, and we're looking around at everything, and we just can't believe we have this whole place to ourselves. So Steve sees a can, like someone's thrown a beer can or something in the lake, and he's really upset. How could some jerk throw that in this beautiful lake? And so we were fixated on the can in the lake, and we just kept perseverating about this can, you know, how could someone do that? And then we saw someone's out in the lake, and they're swimming around, and they have a snorkel and cutoffs, and they're swimming, and they're diving down to get this can, and we're so happy. Oh great, there's a guy here, and he's gonna get the can. So we're just watching that, and then I hear this noise, and it's like, and I look around, and I go, "Oh, look, Steve, there's lots of chipmunks." And he went, "Ah!" And he was like, "Don't let him get near us." And he starts picking up pine cones, and he's throwing them, and he's like, "Don't let him get the fleas on us." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Bubonic plague." And I'm like, "Ah!" And so I didn't know what to do, so I jumped in the lake, and it's fucking freezing. It's an alpine lake, and that guy in the cutoffs, he never even knew we were there. And so I screamed so loud that I'm sure I scared all the chipmunks away. But by the time I got out, Steve was a little upset with me because you jumped in the lake and left me to deal with all these bubonic plague chipmunks. And I said, "Well, you know, we're supposed to be in everything together, you know, we're a team, for better or for worse, all that kind of stuff." And I was like, "Well, nobody said anything about bubonic plague." So anyway, that was 43 years ago, and we're still together. He forgave me. And that was my escape.